I'm in trouble, need bail money. Where the f is my? I got trust for my. That's why I with my. That's my. He gon' come get his. He got love for us. That's my. When he got caught with the, we went to court for the. Just me and my, and we saying. Be on.
Welcome to the round table, where we talk about real life shit, just exactly how we get it, how we speak on it when we amongst ourselves. It's just here on camera for y'all to view it. Straight up, I mean real life shit. So the topic today is my homegirl. Why my homegirl wants to sleep with my man?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My homegirl wants to sleep with my man.
Yeah.
Who wants to start this off? Y'all want me to just give my
So can I frame it?
Frame it up.
I'm gonna frame the conversation, right? So we're talking about why my homegirl wants to speak or wants to sleep with my man, right? Mm-hmm. So we got to look at it how men and women, you know what I'm saying, view both and sides. Talk about their relationships, right? Key. A man will talk to his homeboys about his, experiences with women, but not his main chick or his wife.
Right.
He'll say, I did such and such with this, with this chick, but he's not gonna go in detail what he did with his wife.
Right. Homegirl did such and such a shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Or he not gonna go into detail of what the things that his wife do for him.
Yeah, right. You're not gonna get no, you know what I'm saying, detailed information on the main chick or the wife. You're not gonna get that. Right. Now, on the other hand, women, they'll go with they, they'll go with their friends and say, this is what I did with my husband. Or
we do this.
Yeah, or with my main guy, whatever. Mm-hmm. They'll go in details with it. Alright? Now, those differences, they have different results.
Cause problems.
Yeah, they have different results. Yeah, so men and women take on it, cause different results. So that's why you see more women who willing to sleep with their friends than with
because let me tell you something. There are some very scandalous women out there. I mean, you got some dudes that ain't about nothing neither. Yeah. But there are some very scandalous women because if a woman, this is just from my perspective, I'm not speaking for these guys. If a woman sees something that they want that another woman has, she gonna do what she got to do to get it.
Yeah, she probably figure out how to do it.
I done seen it happen.
Hey, listen, I think Chris Rock said something like this on one of his specials, man. We're talking about how with women, they'll, wanting to sleep with their friend's man or whatever. He said it, I gotta find the special, but he talked about it, man. How, the women that say such and such, and they girlfriends
be like, I got to go try
that man.
Yeah, I got to go get that.
They don't want a man like that.
No, they want that one.
They want that exact one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whereas the dude,
I don't want the shelf model. I want the V model.
Yeah, well, the dude be like, yo, I got to get a woman like that.
Right.
You know
but see, men, like you said earlier, men, they may talk about females that they dealt with, or if it's just a female that they just dealing with, they ain't serious about, they may go into detail about what kind of experience they have. Man, she did this to me. I ain't never did that before. I ain't never experienced that. Yeah. But he ain't gonna talk about his wife like that. Well, I'll put it like this. A man that respects his wife.
There you go. It's all about respect.
Right. A man that respects his wife is not going to put their intimacy out on Front Street for everybody to know.
But a side chick or a chick who they just dealing with. I'm trying to see what that's like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, that yo from the back.
Right.
Nigga, what you know about that?
Hey,
you saying that you need to try that. And this nigga, in his mind, he like, man, nigga, I want that bitch.
Yeah. Right. But I mean,
same thing with a woman.
Like you said,
he bring me over and eat that pussy and that thing. And next thing you know, this bitch was like, shit.
Yo, let me tell you something. I've come to realize in my younger days that women talk about us way more than we talk about them.
Oh yeah.
As far as with their friends.
Let's go back. Like I said, I'm married since I was 21, but just having, just experiences, whatever. How many conversations you could say you had with some of your homeboys about somebody who you wasn't in a relationship with, or that you had no intention of being in a relationship with, about how they treat you, whether it be sexually or whether or whatever.
A lot.
But you do that. Now, would you have done that with a woman that you knew you probably wanted to be with, probably spend the rest of your life with, or that you cared about? Would you ever think about it? Think about it, audience, men rather. Would you do that to with put all the information out about a woman that you really wanted to be with?
Nah.
Exactly.
Nah.
Men don't do that.
Yeah.
Real men don't do that.
Real men don't do that because we want to preserve that woman because we see her in a different light.
And we put her on a pedestal.
We put her on a pedestal. We do the other one. Not saying that these women who they talk about they ain't good women.
Yeah.
It's just not the woman for them.
Yeah.
Not the woman for them because I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard some men say, you know what, such and such do this. Good person, but after all that, I don't want to be with her.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is, if a woman puts it all out there in the beginning, a lot of men, not saying all, but a lot of men may, I'm not going to say lose respect for them, but they may look at them a little different. But if the woman
do that too,
right? But if they
just off offhand,
that's just the way a lot of men think. You know what I'm saying? But if once you get married to this woman, and y'all have had conversations about what it is you like, what it is you like to do, but they be like, well, I'm saving that for my husband. Now, once you marry this woman and she shows you that she's going to do that, you know what I'm saying? It's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because if you dating a girl and on y'all first date, she give it up and she doing all this wild stuff to you, your first thought is like, damn, well, who else she done did this to?
The first date.
Right.
This ain't gonna be my man.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie.
And
that's reality. Cool. That's reality, man. That is reality. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we grown or whatever, and we can have, you know what I'm saying, sexual relationships with people. But I think, you know what I'm saying, and it might not, you know what I'm saying, sound right, you know what I'm saying, but I think you have to build up to certain shit.
Certain things like in a sexual relationship.
Yeah. So first time we go out, you doing everything? Nah.
I'm looking at you sideways because
you can't be my girl.
Because the thing about it is,
you can't be my girl.
How I was when I was younger, I was like, a woman that's gonna hold out and not give it up. That might be the person I want to, you know what I'm saying, that I might want to pursue because she respect herself enough, not that she respect me, but she respect herself enough not to just lay it all on the line.
I think morally, a man respect a woman that got standards.
That's the main point right there.
Being conservative is not a bad thing.
That's in actuality.
I don't imagine that man respect a woman that don't, like Pat said, don't put it all out and don't do
it gotta be a build-up.
When you say they don't just jump out there.
Yeah, it gotta be a build-up.
Yeah, it gotta be a build-up.
It gotta be a build-up, because if you do it like off top, now you sitting there thinking like, damn, motherfucker.
Hey, but you know what? Like a lot of people was hating on Steve Harvey. Remember when he wrote that book and he was talking about women should wait this amount of time? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they should, but I'm saying that
before they give up the cookie.
Right. But what I'm saying is, if this is somebody that, this is just for the women. If this is somebody that you like and you think that you could build something with, allow yourself the time to get to know that person.
Yeah, man, it gotta be built up. It gotta be.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. And when I was a teenager, I know I fell I did this. If a woman wasn't willing to give it up, oh, that ain't who I want. That ain't, no, I don't want that. But once I got older, I realized that, you know, maybe that's a person that I should have, you know what I'm saying, stuck with because they respected themselves enough not to just give it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? But when you young, you don't think like that.
Leave that shit right there, nigga. Don't pick that shit up, nigga.
So let me ask you a question. So what do you do in a situation if your wife homegirl or your significant other homegirl trying to holler at you on the low?
You let your wife know.
Yeah.
You gotta let your wife. Yes.
You got to, man.
Because at the end of the day,
if you're backfire on you.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if that's truly your wife's friend,
right,
she would never do that.
But what she look like though? Cause if she look like this, then I'm gonna have to.
I'ma pull up, eat on that pussy and dip.
I'm just saying though.
Change your hand. Yeah,
That ain't her
and
friend.
the nigga need to recognize that from the jump.
Right. That's not your. If any one of your wife friends give you any indication that they want to try to sleep with you, you need to tell your wife because at the end of the day, that's not her friend, and you don't want your wife out here looking stupid.
Right. You don't want your wife blindsided for one. And then two.
It ain't even about being blindsided. You don't want your wife looking stupid because she's smiling and chilling with this girl who don't have her best intentions at heart.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah. That's more than fair to say. But the other part of that too is, I mean, what kind of husband are you if you don't say nothing? And somebody else have to tell your wife.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
or never know.
That's
that
a good
shit
point.
can be twisted around and her
she can say you came on to her.
Exactly. She might, because you denied her, she might go to your wife.
Woman scorn.
A woman scorn. Hell, have no fear.
Hey, you gotta say it off top.
Yeah, it ain't no if
off
but
top,
you got to say something.
I'm talking about you got to say it that day.
Yeah, look here, honey.
If your wife ain't nowhere around you.
Hey, look here.
Hey, baby, we need to talk when I get to the house. Something just went down you need to know about.
For sure.
Exactly. Man, keep yourself in the clear, man. You don't know how many times, man, different people, relationship ends on misunderstandings and from vindictive females. I mean, just not talking and communicating, period.
Misunderstandings,
man, yeah.
And see, and I mean, that's another complete topic, but communication, man, if you don't have no communication with your significant other, it'll never work. So wrapping up, man, I would just say, man, if in order to prevent this from happening, women and men, you should never discuss what goes on in your bedroom with anybody. Because at the end of the day, curiosity is a mother. If you're speaking on what you got going on, one of your friends might get curious, be like, "Man, I want to try to experience that." You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I could get that from her. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if your so-called friend tries to push up on your old lady or your man, that ain't your friend.
Yeah, I need to be handled.
Yeah.
I mean, all jokes aside, you ain't coming up. That shit's not gonna fucking happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Keep your business to yourself.
Exactly.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like we said earlier, men don't do that. Men, I mean, honestly,
real men don't do that.
Real men don't do that, but men, some real men do. I'm be honest now. Some real men do talk about that shit about women who they don't care about. Or who just somebody who they just seeing temporarily, who they have no intentions on being with.
On building a life
on building a life with, building a relationship with, none of that shit. You know, they talk that bullshit there with men, you know, women, you have no idea the shit that women say about women who they have no intentions of being with. I can't, that's not even gonna be another segment. It just the crazy the shit men talk about. Bro,
Alright, so my final thoughts is, I think when we talk about this subject, women can learn from men on this subject, right? So men, typically, what we do is, if when we talk about our wife or our significant other or our main chick, whatever it is, we don't speak in detail about what we do.
Nah, we hold them in high regards.
Yeah, I've been on a date last night. That's all you
Yeah,
gonna
that's
get.
it. That's all
That's
you're
all you
gonna
gonna
get.
get.
You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife had a good time. Bam, that's it.
Remember
don't
what
go
a
into
date
detail.
is, America.
Yeah,
Remember what a date is and going out.
we don't go in detail. So,
We go on dates.
so women, you know what I'm saying? This is for the women. Hopefully you can learn from this. You know what I'm saying? Do not speak in detail about what you do with your significant other, your husband. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you really into. You don't do that. You know what I mean?
You can take some tips from men. Men don't do that about women who they care about, who they think they want to build something with, or their wives. They don't do that. Women take that same principle and apply it to your everyday life.
There you go.
And it'll take you very far.
Very
There
far,
you go.
especially with men. With men, that's us. That's it for the round table.
That's
right?
it for the round table, man.
That's it.
Yeah. Once
Peace.
again, peace.
I'm in trouble, need bail money. Where the f is my? I got trust for my. That's my.
It's the Platinum Production, man.
That's my. When he got caught with we went to court for just me and and we saying, be on the block with the rock of when the cops come. Squad.